All right, back to the topic at hand. Well, explain de jure and de facto terms in terms of the United. All right. So if you remember, last video we were explaining de jure and de facto. Key differences: legitimacy, lawfully established, exists in practice, not lawfully authorized. De jure, lawfully established, constitutional common law, consent of the people, original republic of the United States, protected by law and due process. Exists in practice, not lawfully authorized, administrative statutory control, forced assumption, or constructive silence. U.S. corporation, post-1871, federal entity, can be challenged or corrected via legal process. Interesting. Okay, well, let's explain de jure and de facto in terms of, notice I did not capitalize United because it's not capitalized. It is a United in the terms of the United States of America is a descriptory term used to define the United Nations of America. See, let's ask it. You ready? America. Fuck yeah. Let's ask. All right, let's see what ChatGPT has to say. U.S. de jure versus de facto in the context. De jure, United States of America, lawful, original, constitutional government established. Founded on the Declaration of Independence, sovereign state, Union of Sovereign States. There's the rest of it. Sovereign states, the people are sovereign, the government is their servant, not master. Law of the land is common law and constitutional law rooted in natural rights. Authority flows from the organic laws, the Constitution, and the will of the people through proper ratification. There is no centralized corporate structuring. The federal government is limited with only delegated powers from the states. Example, George Washington's presidency operating under Article 2, authority and with powers strictly limited by the Constitution. States like Texas and Virginia were nations unto themselves, members of a confederation, not subordinates of D.C. Okay, well, let's read about the de facto system. De facto United States, or U.S. Incorporated, corporate and administrative government operating in place of the lawful one. Key characteristics: created after the Civil War, particularly through the 14th Amendment, 1868, created a new class of federal citizens subject to U.S. jurisdiction. The District of Columbia Organic Act of 1871 incorporated the federal government as a private municipal corporation under the name